guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Sandra, just like asking a question. Will Sandra help you keep your smile for the day? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm gonna try not to keep it long, but y'all know if it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. Listen, the golden nugget today is embrace the pit stop. Embrace the pit stop. It's there for a reason. It's there for a reason. It is there for a reason. Y'all travel just like I do. Some travels we make maybe 1 hour or 2 hours, maybe 4 hours. And that's easy peasy. Why? Because you can go straight through, get there to the final destination just like there, and you're good to go. Our manifestations are like that sometimes. We put in a request, point A to point B, we get it just like that. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, we happy, we're good to go, right? Now, there are some travels that when we have to drive like 10 to 12 hours or sometimes longer, what happens when we have those long distances to travel? We have to make a what? Pit stop. We have to stop. Why? Because by the time you get to the midpoint of that thing, or to a certain point, our legs are tired, our arms are tired, our eyes are like, whoo, tired, and we're just tired out, we're hungry or what have you. So we have to stop to stretch our arms, stop to stretch our legs, stop to get a bite to eat, stop to use the restroom, stop to splash some water on our face, stop to perhaps take a 30-minute to an hour nap. Why to do that? So it can rejuvenate us. That is the purpose of the pit stop. It is only there to rejuvenate you, to get you refreshed. So after you do all those things of stretching your legs, your arms, splashing water on your face, take a 30-minute nap, getting a bite to eat, using the restroom, you're saying now, whoo, now I'm ready to finish out this journey. I'm ready to go ahead and complete this and get to the final destination. Because now what? You're rejuvenated. It's the same way in receiving these manifestations that has taken a minute for us to get. It's the same way. Source will provide for you a pit stop. The thing is, you have to be what? Yes, aligned and connected. What does that mean? Making sure Source God is at the forefront of your life, moving in and through you, right? So you can move about in your journey with clarity. When I say with clarity, clarity means that when the pit stop comes, you know that it's a refresher. You know that it's not the final destination. That's the good thing about it. When you stop at a pit stop, you know that ain't your destination. You know that's not where you were traveling. You ain't driving to get to a pit stop. You're driving to get to the final destination, but the pit stop is there to refresh you. And that's the thing, when you are aligned and connected and you have clarity, you know that when a pit stop is presented to you by Source, you know, this is not the final destination, but I know this is my refresher. This is to rejuvenate me. This is to get me to, to keep moving forward, right? Give you some extra boost to keep moving forward. So when Source gives you that pit stop, it is a blessing to you. And you're excited about it. Why? Because you know this is going to carry you on through to getting that final destination. Use for an example. You may have put in a request to get a Rolls Royce Wraith. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Rolls Royce Wraith. Y'all, that thing's so beautiful. That thing is so nice, y'all. Oh, it's so sweet, 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 sweet. But anyway, Rolls Royce Wraith. You asked Source for that, right? Right now, you may be driving a Toyota. Now, Source knows you put the request in. He said, granted. It is so. You're going to get it. It's working out for you good. You're going to get this thing. Source knows it's going to take you about 2 years to get it. 2 years to get it. Now, you don't know it's going to take you 2 years to get it. Source knows it's going to take you 2 years to get it. You don't know it's going to take you 2 years to get it. But however, you are aligned and connected, right? So 3 months has gone by. And you are in expectancy, and you're looking, you're going, oh, and you're doing this work and asking what have you, and said, is it going to be today? It's 3 months. It's going to be today. Mind you, it's going to take 2 years, but you are only in a 3-month process of it all. And you're saying, is it today? Is it today? Is it today? Is it today? So is it today? Is it today? I'm trusting. I'm thinking positive. I'm thinking possible. But it's 3 months. Now it's 4 months. Now it's 5 months. And now you're getting answers. Source know how we are. Source, God knows how we get when we're waiting. He's like, they're going to start cutting the food around about 6-month mark. So I'm going to have to provide a pit stop for them. So what Source does, because you're aligned and connected, Source does this. He says, I'm going to put a pit stop here for you. And at this pit stop, it's going to rejuvenate you. And this pit stop is actually the top of the line, the Mercedes-Benz. And so because you are aligned and connected, you recognize, oh, this is Mercedes. It's at the right price. It's there. Everything's cool. It's smooth. I'm going to go ahead and get this. But I know I'm still getting my Rolls Royce. You understand and recognize and realize this is just a pit stop. So what do? You jump on that bandwagon. You say, Source, thank you for this pit stop. I'm going to get in this Mercedes. I know it's not the Rolls Royce Wraith, but I'm going to get it. Thank you so much because this is refreshing me. It's a refresher for me. So now you have taken the Mercedes and now you're driving the Mercedes from that 6-month point all the way to the 2 years. And when the 2-year mark get there, now you got your Rolls Royce Wraith. And now you've been able to do what? Sail with ease into the Rolls Royce Wraith. Why? Because you had some clarity about yourself, because you were what? Aligned and connected, and you understood that there was a pit stop, and you embraced that bad boy because you knew that that pit stop was going to what? Rejuvenate you. The thing is, when you're not aligned and connected, what happens when you see the pit stop? You go like this, that don't look like what I requested. Oh no, no, I'm not gonna settle. You begin to think as if you make the pit stop, that means you're settling. That is not what it means. When you're aligned and connected, you automatically know that the pit stop is just there as a refresher. It's just there for you to splash some water in your face. It's just there for you to stretch your arms and your limbs. It's just there for you to get a bite to eat. It's just there for you to what? Take a nap or what have you. It's just there for you to use the restroom. And then after all of that said and done, you're able to continue to travel to get into the main destination. Right? And when you're aligned and connected, that's what happens. So that's why I stress you guys, stay aligned and connected so you'll understand that a pit stop does not mean final destination. It just means refresh, refresh, refresh. And then that way you can have smooth sailing to your manifestation. You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, we don't normally know the time or the timing of receiving a manifestation. We just have to be well aware of understanding that Source does provide the pit stop. So embrace the pit stop. You asked for the Rolls Royce Wraith, but right now the pit stop is showing you the Mercedes. Get the Mercedes. Same thing with the house. You know you asked for a 6-bedroom house. Right now you in a 2-bedroom house, but Source is saying, hey, the pit stop is a 4-bedroom house. So get the 4-bedroom house until you get the 6 or 8-bedroom house. That's the pit stop. It doesn't mean it's the final destination. It just means it's a refresher. It's getting you rejuvenated so that you can continue moving forward in faith in your mental thinking and knowing that Source is going to bring about that manifestation that you requested. It works with any scenario in your life. Maybe you want this position at the job, right? You requested that. The pit stop may be the position right below that. Do that. Take that. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get to the main one. Just take that. And it doesn't mean that you're settling. You get what I'm saying? And listen, you'll know if it's a pit stop or not. Why? Because you're aligned and connected. You're going to be moving about in clarity in your journey. So I'm here to tell you guys, embrace the pit stop. Embrace it. Pit stop does not mean final destination. It just means it's a rejuvenator. It's rejuvenating you. You get what I'm saying? That's all it means. Y'all got the gist of it? Did y'all get it? Y'all got it? You got it? Now, I could only speak from my experiences because y'all back in the day, and every once in a while, I sometimes look at pit stops when I'm not aligned and connected as, that's not what I requested. And I'll shun it. And I'll go, my husband's thanks to my husband. I'm so grateful that God placed me with my husband, designed him for me, in other words, because when I get to that point, my husband's able to reel me back in. Babe, focus. This is not the final destination. This is just a pit stop, in other words. You know, and then I'm able to go, whoo, okay, get aligned and connected, girl. Get aligned and connected. This is just a refresher. It's not the final destination. And when you're in that mindset, you are really able to really go throughout your journey with happiness, with peace and gratefulness. Why? Because you know, without a shadow of a doubt, that your manifestations is going to come, they are going to come into fruition for you. You just got some pit stops along the way. And the pit stop, like I said, is just to refresh you, to rejuvenate you, so that you can keep on chucking along, okay? Get into it, okay? I hope y'all got the gist of it. Y'all know I'll keep on talking. I'm almost at, well, I'm at 10 minutes now. But I hope y'all did really get the gist of it. Don't shun your pit stops. Stay aligned and connected so you'll know that it's really a pit stop from source, okay? Don't get tricked and fooled or what have you. So stay aligned and connected. I'm rooting for you guys. I know things are going to pan out for you. Listen, whatever you requested, you are going to receive it. Just make sure that you take a break to get a refresher. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. In other words, embrace the pit stop. It's not the Rolls Royce Wraith right now, not just yet, but it is the top of the line Mercedes. Y'all got it? Okay, I'm gonna go on that note. If you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.